Hi guys, back onto another gym video. Started about the middle of November and I was shot. Health was really bad, moods were really low, didn't want to do anything. It was a right mess. During November I had a spell where I got a cold. It wasn't what's going about, it was basically generally a cold. And I had 10 days off, which interrupted the training. Got back seriously into it about the 1st, 2nd of December. I've now changed from the beginner's routine, which was just to get me a little bit fitter. And last week I started the big boy routine.
I don't know any big boys. What you do in your spare time is entirely up to you.
I was training 3 days a week, I'm now training 4. 2 days on, 2 days off, 2 days on. Body's starting to adjust to it. The first 4-week routine was actually last week. So this week we're going to film the exercises. The exercises have changed, they've been adapted. Between Chris and Sabrina, we've literally looked at every single exercise I do and thrown everything in. What works we've kept, what doesn't work we've thrown out.
We've changed, we haven't thrown it out, we've changed how to do the exercise.
Squats, we've thrown them out. Just get rid of them.
That way.
Yeah.
Do you even squat, bro? When Kev started, last year, because it was, on his bench, because we're doing a push routine, we'll call a push A routine. First exercise is bench press, and his original bench was the bar, which weighs 10 kilos. He's now doing 35 kilos. So, big improvement there.
I'm just putting a strength routine on my watch, and this measures my heart rate. Hey, it tells me to start, tells me how long, how many calories, links up to my phone, and it's just a nice little record to see how my heart's doing. I think when I started off I was about 120 to 126 beats per minute. It's still in the hundreds, but it's more towards the 110 now. My mood gets low sometimes. I'm not voicing that I want to stay in bed all the time now. I'm actually getting up and doing things, and I've even started studying again. So this is actually helping me out a bit. So I won't show you all 5 sets, I'm just going to do 1 set, and Chris will vouch that I've done the rest because he won't let me alone if I don't do them.
Good news is, you're only supposed to do 3 reps.
Right.
So we can up the weight.
I've messed up that one big time, didn't I?
That just means you can put more weight on.
So we're going to put a bit more weight on. Now, I'm very new to the ball, so I'm going to keep having a look back. And yeah, it's 5 sets of 15.
No. 5 sets of 3. Heaviest weight you can do.
Gotcha. And there's a thing called rest. I like the idea of that thing called rest. What does it mean, Chris?
It's what you do most of the day.
On the board, they've got numbers and it says rest. And this is how many seconds you can rest between sets. Now, I'm still in that mindset, everything's 10. When it gets to the end of these exercises, and you've got to do 10, you want to be going back to 3 again.
No, only do 3. If you can do 5, we'll up the weight again.
So what's on the board?
35.
What's on the bar?
40 now.
40. So, my mistake, I've got to pay. Oh. Okay.
That looked easy.
I think we're going to stick number 5 on.
I thought so.
Make a roll from my own back here, wouldn't I? So this is handy. I've got Chris here that puts weights on for me and gets all my dumbbells and stuff like that. So for me it's nice and handy. And I'm going to try and stick to the...
Oops.
I'm going to try and stick to the rest periods. If you're on your own, then obviously it takes as long as it takes. As long as you're doing something. Right. There we go again.
Again?
Yeah, go on. We got by number 5. I don't know what's gone on. Last week when we came onto this routine, 35s were killing me. And all of a sudden we're up to...
This is 45. We're about to go up to
45.
50.
Sorry?
Going to go up to 50.
50?
Yeah.
What, 350?
It was about that
Time. Oh, these are everywhere, aren't they? Don't forget to hydrate, guys. If you'd like to know our diet plan, just let us know in the comments, and when I get to see them I'll stick them up. You won't like it. Because it's mainly junk food. Nah. So it's 1 rep, yeah?
That's right. 1 rep 3 times.
Ow! Okay, that I ain't going higher. That last one, the control, I can feel myself wobbling. Chest is burning. So we'll see you for the next exercise.
Right, when we've done the first bit, we call that a warm-up. And when you think you've done your final 5th set, we take off 10% of the weight off the bar, and then you do what we call an AMCRAP, as many quality reps as possible. So you reduce the weight, but then you're kind of going to superset it. So he's not finished yet, and he's not happy about it.
Too right. So it's that last set. If I swear, I'll bleep it out. Because he'll let me swear at him. Why did I do this? Why?
We've broken Kev. Next exercise, we call it the Arnie Press, which you've seen. You started that with just the bars of the dumbbells, and I now believe they're up to, let's check the old ball scores on the board, 7.5 kilo dumbbells. So again, from literally 1 kilo to 7.5 kilo in 6 weeks. Okay. Originally, the next exercise was a seated shoulder press, but caused a lot of problems. So what we've done is substituted it with a couple of dumbbells, and instead of doing a straight dumbbell press, we're doing an Arnie press, where it comes underneath your chin, up and down. So it's a lighter weight, but a more focused exercise. Take it away, Buttercup.
Right, before I start this, I'm going to check. 3 sets.
3 sets, you want a total number of reps at 26.
988.
988. If you feel you can do more, and then we up the weight next time.
Okie dokie. Yeah. Ooh.
The maths are wrong, it's 25, not 26.
Oh dear. Okay, bones are clicking. That feels just about manageable.
Sweet.
To be honest, the first set, I don't know if you see, first rep, it was like all out of control. But once I got that first one out of the way and started getting the movement, it started to go. I do have problems with my shoulders and my wrist because I'm leaning on them all the time. And this is one of the problems we have. So what's the rest period on this one, Chris?
A minute.
So I've got a minute, I'll knock out the other 2, and then we'll get into the next exercise.
We then progressed on to tricep dips. So you've seen how Kev does his dips, and he's gone from not being able to do any to getting a more full range of motion, 3 sets of 10, whereas before he was struggling to do 3 to 5. With the dips, we have to start with a seated position, not a standing position, for obvious reasons. So we want, basically we're doing it in reverse, so trying to stand and then bring it down, and you just need the elbows to be at 90 degrees. You don't need really deep ones. Leaning forward slightly, pressing up, pressing down without the use of your legs.
In a hospital setting, this is like one of the first exercises post-operatively people get. They go from bed to the chair, and they're basically asked to support their weight, come to the front of the chair, chin over the knees, and push up. So this is what I'm doing. Eventually I'm hoping to have my legs out in front of me, but at the moment I'm just making sure that once I get to the 90 position, my bottom is actually not touching the chair, and then trying to use my arms just to do the dip. Now the reps on this, Chris?
3 sets of 10.
3 of 10. I don't think I've actually done it yet.
No.
So, here's the first set. I need to feel the burn. So I'll see you in 2 sets more. Right, I'm going to do 2 sets of 10. This is my last set. Okay, my arms are on fire, especially my triceps. But it's the first time 3 sets of 10 sets of landmark. After I've done the first 2 sets of 10, I thought, I'm gonna film it. I guarantee I won't be able to do it, but hell, we'll go for it. And we did it. We get forward, mate.
Chest flies, we've actually changed to a cable fly, and we like them so much that I've started doing them. And to take all the pressure off his legs, and it also helps me take pressure off my back, taking the handles, leaning as far forward as I can, and we are flying that way. So all the pressure's off the back, and you're really focusing on the chest, which we like. So we're going to do a fly. So bringing this down, it's to lean forward as far as you can, and then do the fly motion. Nice and controlled. Don't go too far back, because that can cause you problems. Get to the end, squeezing the chest together, and controlling it on the way back. Don't let the weight control you. And lucky Kev, it's 5 sets of 10.
So I've got a whole 2 sets of 1.
Right, Buttercup, carry on.
Okay, with this exercise, on the first couple of reps, as I'm coming over, I'm feeling my body out of line and everything. So what I've done is, as I release, I get as far back as I can, stick my chest out, and that tends to gives me a bit more stability, Chris, to come through. So I've got 4 more sets to go. Rest space between them is
30 seconds.
30 seconds, so I better get my backside,
Arms, chest.
and backside in gear. See at the end of it.
Oh.
Okay, that was uncomfortable. Now, we was showing you all the reps speeded up, and it's starting to get a bit long. But if you want to see the reps speeded, drop a line in the comments, and I'll put them in. If not, I'm just going to show you the first one of each. We'll leave it up to you guys.
Tricep press downs with the rope. Now I do believe you were on the carriage, which weighs 6 kilos, and now checking the scores on the board, 15 kilos. So that's 3 times as much. Okay, so we're doing tricep pull down and straight bar. So best to lean forward slightly, elbows into the side, slow controlled motion. You don't need to go, once you get past this position, once you go to there, the tricep rests. So you want to keep it under tension at the time. If you put a really big weight on, you can do lots of reps by really throwing your body into it.
Like you do.
Yeah, I know, I've got bad form.
Bad form, sir, bad form. As Chris says with this exercise, it's 2 reps, 3 times. And it's got away with that one.
You got a yellow man in your video.
We've got more people turned up in the shed. Come on, Jules. So that was actually quite easy. So we're going to put a bit more weight on and see how we go from there. But we've upped the weight, and the last couple of reps were really hard to get out. It's the last set. Yeah.
The nice young man you just saw actually built the whole gym, custom made, because he owns an engineering company. So, for all your engineering needs.
Oh, that really hurts.
He's trying to stand up, that's what's confusing me. And on the side lat raises, everyone likes to try and take off. Again, started with the bar, he's up to 4 kilos, and he's basically doubled the number of reps and sets he's done with that. So again, he's done 50 reps, not, well, he was going for 30, wasn't making it, but now we're doing 50 reps. So in 6 weeks, and most of his exercise, he's more than tripled his basic weights. Kev hates these. He doesn't like doing this.
I hate everything.
That's because nobody likes you.
It's true.
5 sets of 10 with a 15-second rest. And we've got Sabrina here who's going to do the timing because she's really mean to me when I do it. Okay, this is Sabrina, my lovely sister-in-law. It's true, isn't it?
Yes, it's fine.
Well, it's technically my ex-sister-in-law, but we don't count that anyway. But she is the one that's letting us use her shed, so we have to buy coffee and takeaways for her.
Thank you.
And duck. Go have the duck. And been adapting the exercise for Kev. And because she's very good at what she does as a driving instructor, she's very good at finding all the right information in the right places and making me do it properly and Kev. So we thank you.
Oh.
Would you like a hat?
No.
Okay.
There's some Arthur.
I thought this was supposed to be you were going to exercise. I didn't realise we were going to chit chat that much.
Well, see what I mean? I start chatting, I get told off when I'm exercising.
Okay.
But Breen, as normally this would be a side lat raise, but because Kev can't do a standing lat raise, obviously the simplest thing we do with that is a nice simple side lat raise.
This is true.
Okay, but everything that we've been adapting, it's actually, Sabrina's actually been the one doing this with us.
You can't actually see the weights on the bottom of the camera.
We know.
Oh, you're aware of that.
We're aware of that.
Okay. So I'm going to raise my arms up to the point where you're supposed to be, and then back down again. So the adaptation obviously is that you're sitting down. That's the only difference. Your back's still straight, breathe still in, arms up so they're equal rather than all the way up, and then back down again. I prefer to put them near my thighs rather than all the way down, so I'm still technically holding the weight still. So it's constant tension. There you go.
Nice and easy. But
Does that count towards my
no.
first set of 10?
But the good thing about having somebody watch you, because I didn't realise how bad my form was until I started coming here. So it's always good to have somebody on the outside who researches things properly and tells you where you're going wrong. Which is why Breen and Jules, I've upped my weight in the last 6 months and my form has improved because I've got somebody looking after me.
A whinger.
Perfectionist is what I like to say.
Mm-hmm.
Better than a ninja.
You could be a ninja whinger.
I prefer to be the ninja whinger, to be fair.
This is true.
So mixed feelings for me. Real joy that this is the last exercise for today, and dread because this is a killer of an exercise. And now I've got the Bree just sitting there, and she's got an observation pose like this. So you're going to hear quite a lot coming on. Okay, I'm now going to put my foot right in my mouth. That was easy. Which means they're going to up the weight, and I'm now going to struggle. So I'm going to keep filming. We're going to go away. It just felt easy. When I first started this, I was just using the bar.
That's 6.
It's 6, so I've gone up 2 kilograms.
Yeah, but you've only got a 15-second rest, so stop yakking and get flapping. Can you see what he's doing wrong?
Raising the hands up too high.
There, too high. Stop there. There you go. Oh look, now it's burning.
The other option, of course, is to bring yourself forward, so you don't have to be up and right. And breathe as well.
I'm really going to need this rest. So, my fault, I opened my mouth. We've gone heavier. So the last set, well actually the last 2 sets on that, I was getting to about 6 reps and it was just burning, and I was doing partials and cheats and everything I could. But it's the new target. I've gone from 4 to 6. I'm happy that I've gone from the bar all the way up to 6, which is, it's good work. So if you want to see the full workouts on full speed,
aerobic training effect has reached level 2.0.
oh,
This
got,
level is good for maintaining aerobic
do you mind I'm talking to the camera? Do you mind? Shut up. If you want to see the full, all the reps speeded up, drop it in the comments down below. Give us a thumbs up, that helps the algorithm, keeps us going. If you've not subscribed, hopefully we've earned that today, so please push that red button, click the notification bell, put on all, and you'll get an email every time we post a video, so you never miss any of our content. And don't forget to free that ferret. Alright, free the fear.